So let's talk about our super coin XRP. XRP is sitting at $3.15 right now. And we discussed this area yesterday, so I'm going to touch upon it again. But it is really important to discuss the long-term perspective and the short-term at the same time. When I say long-term, what will happen in next few weeks to few months. And short-term is, of course, what will happen in next few days. So we talked about XRP and we talked about its overall struggle with the area of $3.3. 3.3 is an area we wanted to break. So it could go towards 3.5, and after 3.5 we would request XRP to do one more attempt of clarification that it is actually holding support by living above 3.5 for more than 2 days, closing 2 daily candles above it, just like we are asking at 3.3, and then only we can say it is on a journey towards 4.3, and that's the long-term perspective. But if XRP is struggling with the area of 3.3, we can forget about 3.5 and anything else. And all that stuff brings us to our short-term perspective. And short-term, if you remember, we talked about the area of 3.15, and that's why I want to touch upon it again. We talked about how on 4 hours this thing has a double top structure. And this double top structure, when we look at it, it's nothing crazy. It's a small double top, because it is on 4 hours, so it is nothing too great. It is one top, and this is a second top. 3.15 is the neckline. That is something that I told you that we can use it as an early indicator that we are going to go towards the area of $3. So instead of us just sitting there and guessing, if we go towards the area, go below the area of 3.15 for more than 8 hours, I would assume that okay, it has started the downward journey. Today it did make an attempt to close one candle below it, but the second one, green candle, went back up. It tried its best not to lose this area for more than 8 hours. As it is a short-term perspective, it's not that critical, but it is important for those who are really looking to trade XRP. So losing 3.15 would give you a big, a sooner heads up on the downward journey towards $3. $3 is a super strong support for XRP, and it is not just now. It is the case scenario for quite some weeks now. If we don't lose that, if we don't go below the area of $3 for more than 2 days, we cannot get bearish. And until I don't see that happening, I cannot talk about $2. Once I see 2 daily candles closing below the area of $3, even if it goes towards 2.8, 2.9, 2.7, doesn't matter. If it happens, I would assume it has started the journey towards $2. Then it can go all bullish. I wouldn't assume bullishness, I would just assume bearishness. But for bearishness, first it needs to go below that. Until and unless we don't break that psychological area, I would assume it will continue to play this range game until finally it breaks 3.5 and we can start the upward journey. But right now it is range bound, so I can't get bullish or bearish. It is just a range bound coin that goes from 3 to 3.5, 3.5 to $3, and that's XRP for you. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.